So I start my day around 4. I get up and go to the gym. I have to be physically strong. I have to be healthy for my kids. And then I can come home and get ready for the day, whatever, if it holds a surgery, if it holds a whole bunch of appointments, whatever the day holds. In the morning, I get all 3 boys' meds ready, which total there's about 36 medications to prepare. We have Tyler, who is 16, and he is a junior. Riley is 13, and she is in 8th grade. Axxton is 8 and in 3rd grade. Right now, Axxton doesn't have any night nurses, so I kind of care for him throughout the night as needed, and then in the morning, he's usually the first one. I get up, unhook him from all of his stuff from overnight, his catheter, his CPAP, his nighttime feed. He likes to come in and lay on his beanbag and watch Mickey Mouse. He is the happiest kid every single morning. He wakes up with a smile. I have no idea how. Axxton is diagnosed basically with cerebral palsy, which just means something's different with his brain that affects his body. He can't walk or talk or eat. Tyler's usually next, and he's definitely a teenager and not as happy and smiley as Axxton is in the mornings. Tyler is definitely more independent, which is nice, but he still requires a lot of prompting, do this or that a normal 16-year-old, they just go put their shoes on and go outside and play, but his is you have to break it down in steps or he gets overwhelmed. We call ourselves the Murken circus, and there's a whole bunch of sideshows that are involved. A lot of the times it works and sometimes it doesn't. You ready to go to the park? Tyler was born after a normal pregnancy, normal birth and everything. The day he was born, I noticed something was different. He didn't walk until he was about 3.5, and the neurologist kept saying, these are all normal. There's no reason that we have any of these problems. So just being around my friends that all had kids at the same time, it was, you know, he can't run and play on the playground like the little toddlers are playing. Trying to give him a normal, what I thought was a normal childhood, and for me to have a normal motherhood, just didn't work for us because he just didn't match up with what the other kids were doing. It felt very isolating to know that in my mom gut something was wrong. At 6, we did secure a whole exome sequencing, which did result in a diagnosis of Joubert syndrome. It's where we just felt relief of, we're not crazy. There was something different and we knew it the whole time. I found CC4C through a fellow special needs mom. And one day I remember her telling me, hey, I think I have a group that could really help you out. And I was like, oh, I don't need any more groups, you know, we're good. And she's like, no, really, this group is amazing. Tyler's dream team is the San Marcos High School basketball team. So giving Tyler the chance to be on this team and be a normal kid and play basketball, watching them support him has been truly amazing. Watching the coaches support him that have never been around anyone with special needs. It's been a great support system just for our little community.
My job as assistant coach is emotional support. My favorite thing about the basketball team is attending classes, attending coaching.
So he was connected with the basketball team for 2 years. And then after that, we applied for Axxton to join CC4C, and he was accepted as, so Axxton gets to see him over on the bench with the coaches. And then watching Tyler tell the coaches about his brother has been very special. To watch Tyler explain his brother to people in his terms. Once we were connected to CC4C, we felt a relief. We knew help was here and we were gonna be able to make it. Probably the most important thing for me through CC4C is the family support. They wrap around the entire family. As soon as we came on with CC4C, they were asking, how can we support Riley? And I was like, well, she's fine, she's just a normal kid. And they were, no, how we can support her. So they organized a day for her to just go ride a horse. Once we got in with the group, my friend was like, you know, there's this ski trip they take the kids on. And I was like, a ski trip? Are you kidding me? And she showed me pictures and I was like, there's no way we could do this. And she goes, no, they do it. You just show up. And I was like, okay. And giving Tyler the opportunity to go on a ski trip with friends was amazing. A couple years later, Axxton got to go 2 years in a row, and sending your total care child down a mountain was a little frightening, but the volunteers that are connected there are amazing with them, and we wouldn't be able to give them that opportunity. I wouldn't even be able to organize a family ski trip for this crew, much less, you know, giving them one-on-one time when we're there. We couldn't do any of this on our own. We couldn't do any of this with some of the organizations we're in outside of CC4C. I feel like have been the biggest support system that we were able to add to our family, and we've used it for financial reimbursement. All of those things of just making us feel normal. Just the support keeps us going and helps us be able to continue. And just knowing they're there for anything and everything.
Yeah. You want to go to bed? Yes. Okay.
And just thank you to everyone who makes this organization possible and helps support us and all of the other families through all of this, whether it's checking in, whether it's praying for them, whether it's financial reimbursement, just overall support. Thank you for that.
Hey, Drew, leave it down.